Hey YouTube, so I just wanted to give you guys a quick life update and something that I've kind of been talking through and decided. So most of you that have talked to me know that I was planning on competing in April in an OCB and NPC show, but after a lot of thinking about it and talking with my coach and just kind of really thinking about what my goals are and what the whole point of me competing is, I've decided to take the spring off and continue with my reverse for a couple of reasons. So the first and main reason being, you guys know I want to turn from bikini to figure, and figure requires you to be a lot leaner than bikini. So you know, there's more muscle, but you've got to be slightly leaner to show off the muscle. And I've been in such a deficit based on what I did to myself before I started working with my coach and started tracking macros, that I've never really had a chance to properly reverse and get my food intake up. So what's going to happen is if I go into another prep, I've only been out of prep for about 8 weeks now, so if I go into another prep, I haven't gotten my intake high enough to where I can cut and still be eating enough food. So what's going to happen is I'm here, and then I was able to reverse a little, but then I'm going to have to drop for my next show. And then if I don't allow myself enough time, I'm going to reverse a little and have to drop for my next show, and reverse a little and drop for my next show. And I'm basically going to have to just keep eating less and less and less and doing more and more and more cardio to get to the level of leanness that I need to compete. So that's not healthy, first and foremost, but it also kind of defeats the purpose. Because if you're miserable and doing tons of cardio, what's the point of all of it? What's the point of that, trophy? And not to mention, the whole point of competing in your next show is to bring a better and leaner package than your prior show. And you're not gonna be able to do that, or I'm not gonna be able to do that, if I don't allow my body enough time to truly recover and grow and make gains and all of these things that I post about. So it was a really difficult decision for me, because you guys know I love competing. It's my new passion. I'm obsessed, if you will, but I love it. And so it was really hard to accept the fact that I'm not going to compete in spring. I may not even compete in fall, depending on where I'm at and how I'm feeling and how high I've been able to get. And just, it's really going to be a take it as it comes kind of deal. But I was really sad about it. When my coach first suggested it, and I'm going to interject this right now, that's the difference, you guys, with having a good coach that is a medical professional that actually cares about you, that's not just going to take your money and say, oh, you want to compete? Well, fine, give me $1,000, here's your diet plan, I don't care about you mentally, I don't care about you physically, I'm just going to take your money and give you numbers, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to put my coach's email in the description box, because she's amazing, and that's the difference with having a good coach, somebody that's going to actually tell you what's best for your body and best for you to achieve your goals. And even if it's something that you might not want to hear, because let's face it, at first I really didn't want to hear it and I was being a little bit combative, but that's what's going to make the difference. So if you're thinking of competing or just trying to lose weight, don't go based off of, oh, well, this girl's lean and she's won 20 shows and she's got all these followers, and you don't know what she did to prepare for those shows. She may have eaten nothing but kale and chicken for 12 straight weeks, was completely miserable, wrecked her metabolism, and now suddenly she thinks she's an expert and she's coaching people online. I mean, that's what happens a lot. Fitness coaches are popping up left and right. It's something I would love to do someday, but I don't have nearly enough knowledge or education about it, and I'm not going to be one of those people going, oh, I lost 100 pounds and competed in a bikini show, so now I know everything about everything and I can tell you what to do. Most of you that have come to me for help know I'll be the first one to tell you I haven't even scratched the surface. I don't even know a quarter, a 1/10th, 1/25th of what there is to know about all of this, but I am happy to share my experience and share the things that I've learned so far, as well as resources like my coach, like certain websites like Tiger Fitness and bodybuilding.com, and things for you to reference as well. So anyway, I digress on that point, but so that's my big announcement. So the plan now is to continue my reverse. I need to still hit macros. I still need to track. I still need to work out consistently. Part of the problem too, which led me to this decision, is through the holidays, I was not on track, you guys. Maybe 5 days a week I was on track, and the other 2, it was that feast or famine mentality. I would go to a holiday party or go to a happy hour or have a work event or do something like that, and I would literally shovel everything I could into my face because I knew the next day I had to get back on my plan. So it was kind of like that last meal mentality. I got to get it all in while I can because tomorrow it's strict again. And that's something that I've really been struggling with, that also stems from the binge eating disorder I developed. I think I explained that in one of my last videos, from doing such a restricted diet for so long before I found IIFYM and macros. So I still struggle with that mentality a lot, and I need to find a way to live in the middle and to still enjoy certain things, but not go overboard and overindulge, because I'm just going to end up in this same yo-yo dieting cycle, and I'm never truly going to repair my metabolism. So the goal over the next couple months is to get my food intake up, to stay consistent in the gym, to try and make some gains. I really have been working on my lats, because in figure, you know, you have to have that nice V taper, and I don't naturally have a small waist. I'm more of an hourglass shape, and for some reason my waist, you know, I'll get abs and it'll get flat, but it never really tapers in. So to try and compensate for that, I really need to grow out my lats or my wings, and also my glutes, because that was one of my biggest judges' feedback in the last competition that I did, was all the excess skin on the back of my legs from having lost so much weight. The judges can't really tell if that's fat, they can't tell if it's skin, all they can tell is it's not smooth, and it deducts from my placing. So I really need to work on, as most people call it, the Kardashian butt, to really try and fill out that skin, and show off the muscular development that I've been able to make. So those are my plans for competing, and pretty much just a little life update. Again, I will put my coach's information, and this is in no way a plug for her. She doesn't even know I'm making this video, but I'm just so thankful to have her and so passionate about what I'm doing, that I just wanted to share with you guys. So I hope everybody's doing well, and stay tuned for more on Reverse Life.